Hey everybody. Ooh, let's try that again. Hey everybody, it's Grant. Just last week I made a video about how I knew I was trans, and sort of the process of like coming out and admitting it to myself, but also admitting it to other people. And right after I posted that video, I was hit with a big wave of denial. Like, I think that I went too hard too fast. I just was like, yep, this is me, like full speed ahead. I had appointments with doctors. I'm actually set up to start testosterone whenever I want to, which is really scary because it's like I literally could start any day now if I wanted to. And as soon as I start taking testosterone, I'm going to have to start coming out at work because it's going to be a lot harder to hide it, and I wasn't ready for it. Like, right after I came out on Twitter and Instagram and Tumblr, I kind of took it back, and not really took it back, but I was just like, now I'm not really sure because it feels right, but it also, like, I miss my old name, which is still true in some ways, but I also really like Grant, and so it's also, I don't know, I just like it. I'm Grant. And so then because I wasn't ready for it, I got really low. I struggle with depression, but it got really, really bad. And I spent an entire weekend just having like intrusive thoughts and just like laying around and not really being able to do anything because I just was like so depressed. I was depressed about the idea of being trans, which was kind of a parallel to when I found out I was gay. I was really depressed about that, or when I thought I was gay, I guess. And so I really wanted to talk about that a little bit because it's not something that I've read a whole lot about with other trans guys experiencing it. But I mean, I almost deleted that video like so many times over the last week. With a change in gender identity, I don't know if this is ever gonna end. I just want to keep talking about being trans. Yeah, I just Snapchatted. Alright, so where was I? Had some denial. A lot of denial. With a change in gender identity, there's also going to be a change in my sexuality, which is just like, it's just a lot of things different at once. And the idea of like being straight is very weird to me. And I don't know that I would categorize myself as straight. I think I would still consider myself queer just because, yes, I am trans. I feel like a boy and I like women, but I also think that men are cute too sometimes, and I've never thought about the idea of dating a man while also being a man, and so just a lot of stuff to think about. But up until that point, I had really thought that I was a lesbian, and I was very out and proud. I loved being gay, I loved everything about it, I loved the queer community, and so I was ready to be just as out and proud about being trans, but like, even though I felt like I was ready, like, I still hadn't done all of that work to become proud of being trans, and so then I was like, no, this must not be me, like, I don't feel the same way about it, like, I just want to be a lesbian, let me be a lesbian. Even though it never really felt right, I still built a home for myself in the lesbian community. I wish that someone had told me it's okay to question your gender identity, and just because you think something doesn't mean that it's true, but also if you can't stop thinking about something, like, maybe it's true. But I've had a lot of great support from my closest people who are all just like, man, whatever your gender is, like, you're awesome, we love you, like, you're still the same person, like, that's not gonna change who you are at your core, which I really like. It's a good reminder, and so, yeah, I don't know, I'm back at it. Here's another video. Subscribe if you want to, it would be awesome. I'm gonna be making a lot of videos, talking about personal stuff, like, showing a timeline of my growth and my changes, because, like, I'm now just sort of discovering who I am.